Had a nasty fall at Southall, and he's not going to be riding Captain CB. Mark Walsh will be riding that horse in the big race. And now the horses are going out to line up for our first race. The 5 of them. And the favourite here, King's Wharf, has been quite substantially backed. His price has shortened fairly dramatically. He was a shade of odds on. Now looking down into the ring, he's 7-4 on. So they're walking up towards the tape now, and they are off for the bet on the open at totepool.com juvenile hurdle. And as at the last meeting which took place here, there's only one flight of hurdles in the back straight. RBJ and Dalmo are the first two to go on from Spanish Fork. King's Wharf held up in 4th place, and one of the two hurdling newcomers in the race, Friends in Low Places, is heavily restrained in last. So they go past where they would normally have had an obstacle. That's sitting on the rails, the flights of hurdles. Now they're about to take a jump, and Dalmo on the outside of RBJ as they come to take it. And at the very first flight, Friends in Low Places made a sideways jump and has unseated Paul Maloney. And the horse is continuing behind the other runners, and Paul is up on his feet already. He's fine, and he's got quite an interesting book of rides later on. So RBJ on the inside of Dalmo, Spanish Fork on the outside of King's Wharf as they head round towards the home straight for the first time, now being preceded by the loose horse, Friends in Low Places. Still a bit of a way before they get to the second. RBJ, Spanish Fork and King's Wharf all ran last Sunday at Stratford in the same race. And King's Wharf was a very easy winner in the end, although Spanish Fork made good late headway. That's the one in the pink on the outside of them. But RBJ is hampered by the loose horse, and Spanish Fork did a sideways jump, and his rider has come off as well. So Will Kennedy comes off at the second. So they've only jumped 2 flights, and we're down to 3 horses, and another one is off. And now we are down with King's Wharf. The rider is on the takeoff side of that flight of hurdles. All we've got left now with jockeys on, we've got 3 empty saddles, and we've got RBJ and Dalmo as the 2 horses who are still racing. Well, Will Kennedy is up all right, but looking to that flight of hurdles, Aidan Coleman, who was thrown into the side of the flight of hurdles, he's just, I hope, getting to his feet now. He's being attended to anyway. So RBJ and Dalmo, with a couple of lengths between them, head on towards the back straight. And one of the horses has just jumped another flight of hurdles. Spanish Fork, he took that one on his own, and now Aidan is up all right. As the other pair, the remaining pair, turn towards the back straight. And RBJ and Dalmo are the 2 who remain. RBJ was more or less tailed off last time out at Stratford under Charlie Huxley here this afternoon for trainer Simon Hodgson, and Dalmo, who's having a first run over hurdles for Gary Moore and Jamie Moore, pursuing RBJ. And Simon, I think, will be looking for certainly for a first jumping winner, as RBJ leads by about half a length from Dalmo as they took what was the third from home. There's no problems with the last two flights of hurdles. They will be jumped. And RBJ, now Dalmo's being pushed along. RBJ is just shaken up for a stride or two as they turn back towards the home straight. RBJ and Dalmo's only about a neck behind, but is being more vigorously ridden at the moment. But RBJ, who was second at Uttoxeter first time out, is also being pushed as well. So although we've only got two in it, it would be very difficult to pick the winner at this stage. RBJ by half a length, or maybe only a neck now, from Dalmo as they turn into the home straight to come towards the second from home. RBJ on the right and Dalmo. And Dalmo's got his ears pricked now. He's looking a little bit lazy, but seems to have more in him than RBJ. And he's gone on by a length or so. So Dalmo begins to assert now, racing down towards the final flight of hurdles. RBJ is trying to challenge again on the outside. Dalmo is over the last. Little nod on landing there, but he comes up towards the line in front. So Dalmo has won it for the Moors and has beaten RBJ. A winner for Sir Eric Parker, Dalmo.
First, number 2, Dalmo. Second, number 5. The full result of the first race. The bet on the Open at totepool.com juvenile hurdle race. First, number 2, Dalmo. Second, number 5, RBJ. Only 2 finished. The winning distance was 8 lengths. The winning distance, 8 lengths.